Hi, it's Dave Travis again, and it's time for the last 3-minute roundup for May 2010. It's Memorial Day weekend. It's Saturday morning, and really this week around Leadership Network was fairly slow as far as events, but there were lots of other things going on as we begin to prepare for the summer phase of ministry at Leadership Network and also moving into the fall and next year. Our executive team, of which I'm a part of, had our retreat there in Dallas-Fort Worth. That's the managing directors of Leadership Network, of our administrative operations, our executive in charge, Tom Wilson, Diane Reynolds, our chief financial officer, along with Dean Walney, who managing director of Halftime. So that was some of the things that went on. We're in planning mode. I know you've been praying for Warren Bird and for Eric Swanson. Warren Bird is recovering well. Got a call from Rick Warren this week that cheered his spirits. Eric Swanson's also been back around and online. Warren and Eric both had blog posts over at our Learnings blog. If you go to learnings.leadnet.org, you can see that they're beginning to recover because they started back blogging. I'll give a shout out for our salary survey. It's the last week of that. If you haven't participated, we've had over 450 churches, I was told, to participate. We'd love to have your input as well there. I saw some interesting posts this week. I want to mention the one from Ed Stetzer on edstetzer.com about the protesters at Two Rivers Church. It was the Westboro Baptist Church that was protesting something there at Two Rivers. Great post, I think, by Philip Nations, actually, on Ed's blog. Ed's also the author, along with Warren Bird, of one of our latest books, Viral Churches, about church planting movements. Also saw on Ed's blog he's over in Europe with a couple of leaders who have been a part of our next generation leadership community. I think I saw Daniel Montgomery on one of the videos and Michael Luzowiski from Cartersville, Georgia on there as well. I thought another great post just Friday, I think it was Friday, from Tom Peters' blog, the management consultant, on authenticity in social media. One of the best posts I've ever seen on social media. We also had Leadership Network Advance on social media come out in the last week or so, and it's receiving lots of great press and comments. This also begins the phase of ministry that we have that I call the what about calls. We start getting these calls about this time of year from senior pastors around the country, and they're asking, hey, what about fill in the blank? And so we spent lots of time responding to some of our clients just for their brainstorming questions, as they now have free space to think as well here in the summer. Well, that's all I have to mention for you today. If you're a mega church pastor or a micro church pastor, an organic church or an oh my goodness kind of church, a paid staff, volunteer staff, or even just a regular layperson, we want you to know that we're pulling and praying for you at Leadership Network.